So we drill down into the accounts page. This is kind of the heart of Kestrel. Kestrel uses Plaid to sync to your bank accounts. We have spent a lot of time making sure our syncs here are very stable. They don't drop. You don't have to relink them. They're always on. They're always live. They're always synced. So I don't have to use my online banking portals at all anymore to tell where I am or to see what's happening. I don't have to export things using CSVs. I don't have to do any manual cleaning. All of that data is right here across all of my banks, across all of my accounts, all in one place. As we dig into each one of these accounts, we can see a breakdown of individual expenses. These are automatically categorized based on the incoming transactions. This is a real estate specific categorization system. It is fully customizable. It is a rules-based engine. You can add or subtract or modify any of the categories that you would like. So this can really be tailored to exactly how you want to manage your real estate portfolio. When the vendor is provided by Plaid, we also surface it here. These are editable fields. One of the features I find myself using the most is this comment field. This allows me to take notes on any specific transaction. So we can say this is a one-time charge for move-in. So now we've got a note of the individual transaction. I use this a lot for splitting between recurring and non-recurring transactions. If I'm doing an improvement or a build out or anything where I know I'm not going to be repeating that charge, I can make a note of it here and then exclude that from reporting or any of my projections in the future. Sortable, organizable, it really gives you a lot of control in here. I also want to point out specifically our splitting feature. So this particular split was done automatically through our live loan linking feature. This feature allows you to split transactions and assign those transactions, the split transactions, to different categories. So the most common use case that we see pretty much for anybody that has any debt, you see the split between mortgage interest and the principal pay down. So this particular split is very useful. We're able to track our actual interest costs as an expense. And then we are also able, I want you to notice right here, we're actually creating a loan account and we are debiting that loan account, so we're actually keeping track of our balance. This is double entry bookkeeping that we have here. So when it comes to tax time at the end of the year, we know we have one place to go. Everything is already done. It's literally 3 clicks and you can send your double entry books all the way over to your accountant. Makes tax time extremely easy, extremely stress-free. And one of my favorite parts is I feel like I'm up to date and I know what's going on. I'm not just blindly handing over all of my transactions to my accountant. I can actually see what's going on. This keeps me up to date, so I have a much better handle on what's happening inside of my portfolio.